What's up, guys? It's your girl Yasmin Iman. Thank you for tuning in to my channel. I want to give you a little story time, so let's chat. So, guys, I was thinking today, I was like, okay, I need to put up another video, but what would be my next topic? And something said, Yasmin, talk about your experience as being a teen mother. So I'm like, okay, well, let's talk about it. Let's go. So anyway, guys, if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and like this video, okay? Give me some feedback too. So guys, the way I grew up, I grew up in a single parents household, and my mother, you know, worked 2 jobs, making sure me and my sister had everything that we needed. But around that time, though, I didn't feel like the prettiest girl. I just felt low. I had low self-esteem. It was just like all over the place. I didn't have nobody to tell me that they love me. And I know my people love me. I just didn't, you know, hear it. And I just felt, you know, like I just didn't feel like I had a purpose. I just, like, whatever. And I don't know. I think I just wanted to hear that word, like, you're beautiful. And I end up hearing it from a guy, you know. And my dad wasn't really in my life at the time. I mean, he is now, but he really wasn't in my life at the time. And I think that put a lot of effect on my life. And so I remember when I went to junior high school and I seen all these boys, and I was like, ooh, child, I'm in the right place, you know. And for a long time, you know, I would be that girl that had to wear like husky pants and name brand, well, no, not name brand shoes, but the shoes is not name brands. And I used to wear like the potato shoes. I don't know if y'all remember that back in the day, but like the potato shoes and the Reeboks. Everybody else wore Jordans and Nikes and all that stuff. So I felt so out of place. I couldn't get my ears pierced. Nothing, none of that. So you know how kids are, you know, they make fun of you and stuff. So when I got in junior high school, I kind of slimmed up a little bit. And it was this one boy, he was bad as heck. But he would always tease with me. He would always tell me I'm pretty. He would always laugh. He would always whisper in my ear. Like, you know. And then come to find out he was way older than me. And he ended up flunking and repeating and stuff. And that's how he ended up, like, in the same grade as me. We're just going to leave it there. And I don't know. I thought it was cool. I don't know. Like, my mindset then was just horrible. Like, horrible. So, anyway, months passed. I ended up losing my virginity to him, and I thought I was in love. I couldn't focus. I couldn't do my work. I used to skip school. It was horrible. Like, I couldn't control myself. It was just horrible. I would be sneaking and all that. It was just horrible, guys. Very horrible. And my mom used to ask me all the time, like, you know, are you doing anything? I'm like, oh, nah, I ain't doing nothing. You know, because for some reason in my head, I thought I couldn't get pregnant. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I just didn't think I could get pregnant. I don't know. So, I remember the first day of my 11th grade, because I'm in 11th grade now, going down to 11th grade. I know I'm skipping a lot, okay? But going down to 11th grade, first day of the 11th grade, maybe I was here the night before the 11th grade. My mom stopped at KFC to get some chicken, and I was like, that chicken stink. She was like, I don't smell that. I'm like, that chicken is stink. Like, I couldn't breathe. I was like, oh no. So she was like, well, I don't know. So I told her she could have my chicken because I didn't want it because it smelled so bad. And so the next day I got up, got ready for school, you know, feeling all good. I'm like, all right, I'm in 11th grade. And I ended up throwing up. So mom was like, well, I'm going to take you to the ER to make sure you're okay. And then I just check you in. You know, school is your first day. You'll be all right. So went to the ER. And the lady was like, okay, ma'am, are you sexually active? And I was like, oh no, ma'am. She was like, okay. So she left out. So my mom was like, well, you know, I'm happy we ain't got to worry about you being, you know, being pregnant because you ain't sexually active, whatever. So I was like, yeah, you know. So the lady came back and she had like this weird look on her face, and she was like, so are you sure you're not sexually active? You say you're not sexually active, right? And I was like, no, I'm not. So she was like, okay. So then she came back and she was so nervous. She had this nervous look on her face, and she was like, okay. So she was like, ma'am, you know, I done ran the test. You know, you peed in the cup. I ran the test 7 times and it came back positive. And my mom was like, it came back what? And she was like, ma'am, I can show you, like, we ran it, like, our whole lab, like, we ran it 7 times, and that's why I came here and asked, was you sexually active again? Because we ran it and it's just coming back positive. So she walked out because she knew my mama was finna get in my butt. Okay. So she was like, okay. So I broke down crying. My mom was broke down crying. She was like, you know, like, how could you tell me that you wasn't sexually active? Like, you told me you was not sexually active. Now I'm going to find out that you are. So I told her it was my first time, which it really was my first time. But I didn't even want to, like, hurt her anymore because I had already, you know, hurt her. And my mom was just saying, like, she didn't trust me anymore and all that stuff. So she was like, well, who the boy is? Because I'm just trying to figure out who is this guy, you know? And at the time, I was 16, he was 19. So she was just like, I don't understand. And I called him. He didn't answer the phone. So it's just like everything went down from there. And my dad found out and he got in my tail. And all that. I went to school. I was crying. Everybody was like, what wrong with you? And I told some of my friends that I was pregnant. And then my other friends told me, girl, I'm pregnant too. And then my other friend, I'm pregnant too. I'm like, what's going on? So all of us was pregnant. All my little friends was pregnant. And my mom swore up and down that we planned it. And I'm like, why would we plan this? Come on now. And I don't know if y'all remember, but it was a movie that came out on Lifetime. All the girls in school got pregnant at the same time. And she, like, she just knew we copied that movie. And I'm like, why would we do that? But anyway, as going through that pregnancy, I didn't have the worst pregnancy because, like, you know, like, well, I'm an adult now, and I had my daughter. That was the worst pregnancy ever. I was like, I'm not having no more children after I had her. But when I had him, though, I mean, you know, I slept pretty good. I ate pretty good. You know, I didn't really throw up like that. But the things I went through, like, mentally and emotionally when it came to, like, being in a relationship, I think that's what kind of got to me because I'm trying to keep up with an older guy and I'm still in high school. I'm not all together myself. I'm still learning myself. I'm still a child. And it was just a lot, you know, my body balance off, everything just off because my body wasn't ready for that. You know, I was still growing and stuff like that. It would just be times where I would call him, he with another girl, I would break down crying. It was just a lot, you know what I'm saying? And so I think what really, really hit me though, is when I gave birth to my son. And I seen his beautiful eyes and his bright skin. But I don't know, like, it didn't hit me to then that I was going to have to take care of him for the rest of my life. I don't know, it didn't hit me. It didn't dawn on me. I don't know. And I can say that my experience as a teen parent has made me who I am today. And I know on movies and stuff, you know, they make teen parents look bad, and you know, they drop out of school and all that. And I'm not promoting to go be a teen parent, because that's not what I'm saying. But it's a lot of people that turn their lives around, you know, from experiencing this. And a lot of times too, God brings things in our life for us to grow. And so I had to realize that. And you know, when I had my son, you know, I had people telling me, like, drop out of school. You ain't gonna graduate, girl. You was not gonna graduate with that child. You know, it'll be days, it'll be nights. I'm up 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. I gotta be to school. I can't go to school because I got my son. I'm looking out the one of the kids, you know, getting on the bus. It was just horrible. You know, I did miss a lot of stuff. But he's the best thing that ever happened to me. I can't tell you that. I end up graduating. I proved everybody wrong. And I did the damn thing. I ain't worried about what nobody else said. Because at first it did get to me. I guess it did get to me. I felt dumb and all that stuff. But I came to realize that I can do it. I'm not the only person that had a child in school. And so I ended up graduating. I ended up getting my high school diploma. And now I'm an entrepreneur. You know, now I do things that I love. And I'm a speaker now and other stuff that I do too. So, you know, if anybody watching this, especially if you are a teenager and you have found out that you're pregnant or whatever, like, don't feel like this is the end. You know what I'm saying? But learn from your mistakes. Don't be dumb. Like, don't be a dumb person, okay? Learn from your mistakes. Move on. Don't never go back and backtrack. Now, but my baby father now, is that a person I would date now? No. You know what I'm saying? Like, I look at him now, I'm like, what in the heck was I thinking? You know what I'm saying? But we live, we learn, we grow. And the best thing I could have did from that is just to grow, you know, and to keep moving. Like, it'll be times where somebody will literally bring my teenager experience up, like, not as, you know, being pregnant or whatever. And I'm like, bruh, I can't push my 10-year-old back inside of me. That's that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's here. I can't do nothing but move forward. You know what I'm saying? But I can tell you that I wouldn't be the woman that I am today if I wouldn't have had those little hiccups in my life. Because I call those things little hiccups. You know, we mess up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not perfect. We're not perfect. And if any fathers are looking at this video, make sure you be in your child's life. And I'm not, you know, bashing nobody or nothing like that. But my dad, you know, was the type that liked to go out, liked to party, do his thing, and didn't realize that a lot of that stuff put effect and a damper on my life. And I went out and found a guy to tell me, you know, that he loved me. Somebody that wasn't no good for me at the time. You know what I'm saying? So, everybody on here that's watching, if you got children, make sure you tell your children that you love them, because they need to hear that. You know, sometimes they may say, well, you may say, well, they know that I love them. They don't know that. You need to, I mean, you may know, but just a kid's mindset, they just like, well, mama, she don't never tell me, or daddy don't never tell me, so they don't love me. You know what I'm saying? That's just a child mindset. My mama don't tell me that she loved me today like that. But I know, as an adult, I know my mother loved me. She don't want nothing to happen to me, or, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, make sure you tell your children that you love them, especially these little girls and stuff, because these guys, they prey up on these girls. I'm telling you, it's like, I'm telling y'all, like, they prey up on these young girls. I don't know what it is, but they do. You know what I'm saying? And I was just that girl that wanted attention. So it was just like, guys can feel that. They know, like, you know, you smile at them one time, they like, oh, I already got her. You know what I'm saying? And so, as I look back at, you know, that now, I'm just like, dang, yeah, it's like, ooh, girl, you know what I'm saying? And I put my body through so many things, you know, in the past. And we have to be careful about the decisions that we make, because you have to realize, like, you'll have to deal with that stuff, like, years down the line later. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some things I've done in my past, and I'm, you know, getting the consequences at the end of it, you know what I'm saying, as being an adult. But that's why, you know, I hope a teenager is watching this video, because I want to let you know, like, wait, you know, like, try to at least wait before you have sex, or before you lose your virginity, you know, at 13, 14, 15. And I know you're like 13, but girls out here are losing their virginities at 13, because these boys are just like all in the ear. And, you know, it's just a lot. So guys, I'm trying to see what else I want to share. But yeah, you know, as being, you know, a teen parent though, I can say, you know, I loved every moment of it. You know, I've had my down moments. I have my happy moments. You know, I got a chance to see my son crawl, walk. I got a chance to cut his hair. Got a chance to do his hair, because he had long hair, but I had to cut it off. Just got a chance to just bond with somebody. And as I think about it now, as I just said that, you know, like I said, as growing up, I always was like alone and didn't have nobody to talk to. But I feel like God made that happen to me in my life, for me to have somebody to talk to. Because I talk to Jaden all the time. I talk to my son all the time about things, you know what I'm saying, that he can handle, like in a child version. But we actually have real conversations. Like, we talk about a lot of things that he know that, you know, kids are not dumb, okay? Like, I don't sugarcoat nothing with my son or nothing like that. And so I feel like God brought my son in my life so I could have somebody to talk to, and have somebody to tell me, you are beautiful, mama. You know, my son will tell me in a minute, like, girl, you beautiful and you ain't got time for that. You know, he'll tell me, nuh-uh, baby, they need to go on somewhere now, because we ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? So God is amazing, because he bring people in your life for a reason. And even though it wasn't the way that we wanted to go, we wanted it to be, but it ended up working out at the end. I promise you that, you know, my son, my daughter too, but they both filled in a lot of gaps in my life that were empty. They did. They really did. So, anyway, I hope this story time helped somebody out there. Give me some feedback. Let me know if you was a teen parent, or whatever thoughts that's going on. What do you feel about this conversation? And make sure you like, subscribe to this channel, because I'm going to have a lot of more stuff coming. All right. Deuce.